Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Shovel, 38. Hunt.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Young back to it after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, set, hunt.
All running here. It's Todd Phillips. Breaks through and breaks away. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-point game.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
Joshua Party to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
On the ready.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Set, hunt. Set.
Here's Thompson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Thompson to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Field black. Hey.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Hey, check mega. Hut.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready. 50, grip, set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Okay, ready?
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready. 10, 43 rail. Hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
Set, ready.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Dive play straight ahead. He sneaks this through the 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Down. Claws red. 45. White. Ready.
Thompson back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Cut. Black. 95. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Down to the 10. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
To throw, Thompson. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's a change with the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only made it 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd goal from the 5.
When you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ready.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
60 red. Cut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Forced out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Ready. Break.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Set. 50. Green. Ready.
Oh, he batted the touch pass forward. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
Now it's Young. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
10 black. Bang.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He dodged the tackle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Check Fury. Ready?
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 10.
They'll try it right with Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
52.
Moving quickly, try to get set again.
Fight, 97.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blacks, ready.
That's complete right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lower the deficit to a single possession. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Offensive line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
52 blast.
36-yard line.
22 needle. Hut.
2nd down carry for A.J. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
45-yard line.
Ready, break.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Thompson sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. One. Set.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. Strikers. 3-3. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now. Thompson. Puts it off to Achane. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Let's go. Set.
Thompson now. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Push.
To the air on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Down. 60 red. Blue check. Set cut.
On play action, here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the ball. On the ball.
Offense in the hurry up here.
52.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the 38-yard line.
Black Ultra. Set cut.
On second down, it's Brooks. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
10 black. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ready.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready. Black 40.
Third down, give to Brown. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set hut. Blue 30. Ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Red, 38. Set.
Short yardage run here for Brown. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Ready?
They're going for it. Young. Pass complete. Screenplay. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. So, Rock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 21. Joshua Purdy to kick off.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
That's good.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Set, ready. 60 red. Cut, cut.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hand cycle.
He's going to throw it again. That throw behind his intended target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Waddle makes the catch. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, 15 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and it sets up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Black 40.
Now Thompson to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
So Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 35.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Set.
Here's Thompson. Chased out to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Unable to connect with his running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joshua Party to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43, 6, Mega. Ready, ready.
They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Here's a screen for Achane. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All set to go now from the 35.
Blaster, 6. Yellow.
To throw, Thompson. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Zone read, they hand it to Achane. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ready up.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. Down to the 10. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion.
Hut, hut.
He gives here to the motion man. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
31. Bengals 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check pink. Check hut.
Young on the play action. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Blue 32. Hut.
Play action now. Young. Hits his running back. Gets some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down carry for Brown. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hands off here for Brooks. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ready.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Running once more with Brooks. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready. 60 red. 60 ready.
2nd down, another run by Brooks. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Brooks. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Blood Fury, yellow. Smith, red. Set.
Again, they give to Brooks. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Shot, 17. Check, smash. Hut, hut.
Here is Brooks. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup on 3rd and goal. 4 yards shy for 4.
4th and goal.
There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It is caught left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Thompson back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Second.
Achane gets this on the draw. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Yellow, line, down. Hut.
There's a give for Wright. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue, claws red. Set, go.
Thompson. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Set, ready. Ready.
They run it from the gun with Wright. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. 7 yards on that pickup, and that gives them first and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Set, hut. 45, wide. 43 rail. Set.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Escapes the defender. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Striker. 3. Green Jack. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
White. Ready. Blue. 32. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And that is caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's Young to throw here on first. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Second and 3 now.
Steel, black. Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Young working from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? From the gun, a give to Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's Brown again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Set.
Here's Young on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Drill, 52. Striker, red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Now Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Bronk, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
38 all. Joshua Carty to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's go now. Ready?
Thompson now. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
throwing now. Thompson. Complete over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front ready to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Achane running right. He's got room to roam. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
At the 2-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Come on. Ready.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
2nd and goal. Here comes the option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Bengals 38.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Green jack, 6. Mega, drill, green.
Young looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
On the ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Black, 95. Ready, go. Smash, red. Set, cut.
Young to throw it. Connects with Wiley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready, break.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 45, white. 43 rail. Set.
On play action, here's Young. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Dolphins take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here we go. Ready.
1st down, play action. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. Dolphins go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Go now. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. That's incomplete left side.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. Black Old Blaster. 6. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Okay.
No
Right.
connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Hut. Blue 32. Release. Red. Yellow. Red. Cycle.
Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
One man. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready. Hut.
Sending him on the dive. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
There you go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
26.
We're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
We're
drawn up for him. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on. Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's the backup, first throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's complete inside the 35. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
Got it.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Down. 10 black.
Young throwing here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
This will be the final play of the game.
2, 18, Rattler, Viking, 18. Ready.
One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be